Okay. Think this is running. Hey there, everybody. Okay. So, yeah. I'm kind of irritated. I haven't fixed the problem with my computer yet, so hopefully this works a little bit. I don't have time to get it fixed more than, I don't want to or I can't afford to or anything like that. I can. I just haven't had time to. So yeah, previous to this, I'd been spending a bunch of time trying to, debug my computer, trying to figure out where the problem was, and, so I was fixing my drives that are not my D drive, and apparently it's my D drive, which is weird, because nothing that I'm doing is on that drive. So I'm not even sure why it's affecting things, but, yeah. It's good times, I guess, or something. Alright, let's get this chat up here. Alright, I have no idea if this is going to have even saved properly. So yeah, this game is on my F drive, yeah. Oh, got my... there we go. Okay. Hopefully this saved properly. I have no idea. I was considering playing Mechabellum because, a new unit dropped. I'm not sure if it's capable of really impacting the meta all that much, though, the way that it's designed. The new unit that they developed for Mechabellum is this gigantic sort of thing that's called the War Factory. And it costs more than even the other giant units. And it produces units, basically. But it also has 200 upkeep, so you can't use it without screwing yourself over a little bit. In the sense that if you were to use it, you would suddenly lose all your income. And if you suddenly lost all your income like that, you'd be in a lot of trouble, in all honesty. Okay, we just arrived in this system is where we are at here. Okay, we better start sending out our shuttles. So, it looks like it's an interesting kind of fun unit, but I'm not entirely sure how you could possibly make it into something that would be ultimately useful. I kind of am more interested in getting into more of these combat things instead of going to these places, and I probably want to hit the beacon. So we'll do those choices there. The place that we're at here... not necessarily too important. It's a lot of air, or sort of, water places. We probably still have that problem of this thing being nearly destroyed. Are you guys... I forget if these guys have been swapped, and I'm looking at that, and I don't think they have been yet. So I've got to redo that. Okay, so let's look at you guys. You've got Will, Whitley, and Vin. Actually, maybe I have done this. This actually might be post-switch. How did our supply officer get injured? Alright, well, whatever. Probably some sort of, well, Will, Whitley, and Vin would be near the bottom here. Yeah, I think they're in the injured camp. Wait, are they? Whitley? Will? Oh, no, they're all here. Okay, I guess that one's good. So, we'll send off the shuttle that has Will, Whitley, and Vin. Not 100% sure about the other one, so we'll check that one after. Actually, this also has to go. I wouldn't mind getting more things to make it so I could keep jumping faster and faster. Okay, so the one with Will, Whitley, and Vin, that's, is that you three? Why does it not... yeah, this one, okay. I'm wondering if I need, resources to do the other thing here. Okay, so... this is Leon, Press, and Tosh. Princess is still dying because she's refusing to eat, but whatever. It's fine. Okay, so we'll just look up Tosh, I guess. That's you there, Chris. Yeah, okay, I think that one's also fine. I must have done that and then saved. Which I think was what I was trying to do, but, you know, can't remember if I actually did or not, is the thing. Okay, a few local missions. Really hope they come in and repair this other one, but I'm guessing repairs are not happening because it's, like, slightly too healthy. I'm guessing they won't repair this until it's, like, a little bit more damaged. So hopefully it doesn't get destroyed. But, you know, it'll have to be what it is for now. I do kind of want to get, like, more of the different types of foods. That is something I would like to have. Needs to be a lot of stuff that I get built down here, I think. At the very least, I think I can afford switches down here pretty soon. Am I still making plastic? Yep, we're still making it. And we're making metal. That's all good. I think I need to turn on all of our algae crops now. Oops, these were activated. Okay. With the addition of the plastic, it's just increased our production needs, so go ahead and do that. Yeah, we're already down to 77. I want to be hovering closer to 100, I think. I really wonder, like, how it is that people decide whether they're going to eat or not. Like, it doesn't seem to be related to whether there's food there. So I'm wondering if it is, like, there's a sort of fussy eaters, oh wow, there's a traffic jam there. I wonder if there's, like, a fussy eaters sort of thing that can happen. Look at all these people just standing here talking. Alright, Princess going to go get food for once. Is she going to stop and eat? Is my computer going to crash? Is there something weird going on? Like, is that the one that she wanted to get? Is she just not going to be able to eat now that that one's gone? Because I am guessing that's probably what just happened there. Like, she was going for that one, she sort of, like, had a claim on it or whatever, but, like, there was no recheck afterwards, so she just, you know, gets to die, I guess. Which is an odd way of doing that, honestly, if that's what's happening. Because they should arrive and then there should be a second check, basically. I think that legit is what it's doing there. Probably should have made the table here first, and then made the these things. Are they filling these with algae? I think they just filled the refrigerators with algae. Those jerks. Okay, well, whatever. Fortunately, I don't think you can die from starvation in this game very easily. How do I force someone to eat? Like, that's the thing this game needs. Okay, we're down to 71 algae. I might have to build another farm pretty soon, especially because we're also going down on food. So that was another thing that I wanted to put down here, but I think what we're going to do first is put down the switch here. It's taking people, like, way too long to get around this place. This is probably the reconnaissance or the patrol mission. Yeah, it's the reconnaissance mission. Never takes that long to do those. Power is still hovering. Yeah, no mission intercepts as well. Good. Just gonna do a basic resource extraction here. Well, it says that we're okay on water production. I don't really want to risk it. And once our other crews come back, I want to send them off as well. Okay, we got a success. That should be... I think this is people recovery? No, this is water. We're already ready to jump. That was... It feels fast, but okay. Yeah, so now we got people properly eating down here. That's going to help out a lot. I'm going to prioritize this stuff here. And I'm going to start moving more people into that department here. Make sure we have a consistent sort of supply of people making food, basically. So that pretty much continues to be the problem we've got. I think that should be enough for now. I still think civilians should be able to do that, though. That should be one of the things that civilians are able to do. These are still priority, right? Looks like it wasn't somehow, but they were still working it anyway, so doesn't matter as much. Alright. This is 2 waves of a whole bunch of people coming in that we've got. Let's see here. We should have enough time for this. This should be healthy enough. That was a success. That was a perfect success. The amount of water that we have is actually fine, so there's actually no reason to send anyone for that. So... Alright, we've got tons of people on board. Which is probably a bad thing, honestly, but... all things considered. Yeah, I don't like that he drops off one thing there with this big skid thing. I think a good change would be for the input slots to actually be able to hold, like, maybe 3 times as much stuff, and for people to be more consistent about trying to get them to be 100% full instead of just being, like, half full. Look at the hallways. They're, like, just packed. People can't fit anything in there. Well, nothing I can do about that, really. I wonder if I need more tables down here. Kind of looks like I might. Kind of an ugly spot there. Don't have enough plastic for this. I'm just going to confirm it anyway, though. We're producing the plastic. It'll get there eventually. I think there's something wrong with the princess's AI. Other people don't seem to have as much of a problem getting food. Well, hopefully she'll get some food eventually. Ooh, this thing got fixed. Finally. Okay. So we just need this thing to come back and then we're good. We're starting to see a bounce back on biomass to a certain degree. We're still degrading in food, which is not great, but it's to be expected. We're cooking twice as much right now as we were before. Can't imagine how anyone could feel isolated in this, like, sardine-packed ship that we've got here. Okay. Also want to make this hallway finished soon as I can, basically. I don't have enough metal for it for a while. Clearly I need a lot more resources to keep all these kitchens running and everything. Is there a way to empty fridges? Because that is another thing that would really help, is if I could make it so that these fridges only held the stuff that I actually wanted them to. What if I deactivated this? Let's deactivate those, see if that helps. Someone's somehow dehydrated. Okay. Let's wait till that swings in here. Then we'll go ahead and jump.
Take the ship to Jumplight. Hold on, everyone.
Alright, we got enough plastic now. Perfect.
In 5, 4, 3,
I'm beginning to think that's a pre-recorded message. Alright, so we might have to do the battle stations thing again, but I kind of liked that. I thought that was fun, so... It's interesting that they don't maneuver at all, though, to evade. Okay, so we're gonna send off these guys first. I might send this team. They've had a bit of time to rest, but I think we actually have to do a shuffle again here. So, I'm going to do our combat air patrol with this one. Wow, that guy's excited about something. Alright. And then, you know what? Actually, let's just send the robot to do this. Because it's a fairly high % chance of success, even though it's not great. It's high enough. Give us a chance to, like, repair this shuttle and give our crew some downtime. Because I think we're kind of in a good spot right now. Ooh, we got a bunch of plastics in. Okay. Got a decent amount of metals in. At the very least, I want to drop this. I'll drop this as well. Do I have one of those in the eating room? Are people getting oxygen there? Yep, they are. Okay, good. Alright, we still got enough metal to possibly expand this out a bit. That costs too much anyway. Okay. Alright, fine. Seems like something we did canceled something, though. It's not good. Alright. I just need a little bit more metal before I can really do that effectively. Ooh, that got repaired fast. Nice. Okay. Down to 6 hungry people. Is this active? I'm gonna activate that again. Well, we got 71. I'm gonna keep it deactivated. 71 should be enough for now. Power consumption is negative enough that I probably need to think about getting another generator pretty soon here. It's interesting to me that this room's not done, this water room. Alright. Just got one injury. We got lots of sleepy people. I know I kind of need to fix that. This person taking damage from hungry. It's unfortunate. They're going to have to walk all the way up to the next floor to get a spot to sit down. Bit unfortunate, but, you know, that's what happens when we don't have that chair built. Alright, let's try turning these back on. Nope, that has not helped. Well, that's unfortunate. I wonder if there's anything I can do about that. I kind of wish that they would empty it out once it's set to deactivate. Like, that would be kind of nice. Alright, yeah, I clearly need more beds. I'm just going to add some more in here for now. It's, like, awful and cramped, but, you know. There we go. Okay. So we've only got 7 minutes. The hell? So this is a 3-minute operation. This one's landing. Okay, we'll send this out here and we'll see if we can get it. 3 minutes is apparently not too bad. This one will probably send on a just quick... Oh, that one failed. Shoot. Well, I'm gonna have to send it one more time and try and get that. This is our last chance on this. People are relying on us probably, I guess. I don't know. I kind of feel like those guys chasing us are accelerating, which feels unfair, honestly. Power shot up massively somehow, and I'm not sure why or what did that, but... Well, it's a good thing, I guess. Alright. Still need to get a little bit more of that metal. Alright, our hunger control problem has gotten mostly fixed. Princess is coming in yet again when there is no food. Is she going to get the food? Come on, it's right there. Get the food. Nope. Okay. Well. You know, she's sacrificing her own stomach for the people, I think, I guess. I don't know. It does feel more like a bug than anything, though, honestly. That table takes a long time for that guy to manufacture. Mess hall down here is going to be just way better. Yeah, the Zootopans are closing fast, I know. We'll be gone just in the nick of time, probably, maybe, I don't know. I almost want to scrap these and make new ones. I'm going to add a new one to the middle of there, which will be a temporary reprieve, but, you know, better than nothing, honestly. I'm actually increasingly certain that because these things are filled with, like, biomass and medical gel, and not food, that is actually what's causing that bottleneck. Wonder if the Zootopans and their ships have to deal with all this nonsense. They probably don't care about the well-being of their crew, though. And that somehow doesn't affect their crew, I'm guessing, just arbitrarily. Because this place, yeah, this place is running much more efficiently than the other kitchen. 78% returning, 36% returning. We'll have time. We'll be well on our way. Okay, succeeded in getting the scrap, which is the rarer, more difficult mission. So let's see if we finish the easy mission. It's the one I would really like to have gotten done. Okay, that's dinged up pretty badly. Not enough that they'll repair it for some damn reason. Okay, we got the people this time. Okay. All right, let's punch it. All right, Chewie, punch it.
Let's bring that star a little closer, shall we? Punch it.
Sequence initiate in 5, 4.
Gone slightly British again.
2, 1.
Okay, I think we're headed to a beacon, so we get like some comms range here. That Forever Star better be like a gigantic Death Star-esque thing that'll help us win this war somehow. Oh, they did repair it. Very confused. Alright. I guess it was just damaged enough that they did. Okay, that's all our missions. Got 11 minutes here. Got a bunch of people here. I wonder if they're like permanently moist as a character trait, and that's why they're always damp. Okay. I think we've now got enough that we can do this here. The reason we couldn't last time is because I also have to be able to afford a door. Actually, do we pay for doors? Yeah, we do. So I'm going to drop this door here. And that'll get us that. That's like all our metal. How unfortunate. Okay, this thing's just about done. Biomass and food are dropping pretty fast now. I need to add another farm. I don't have enough metal for another farm. We're going to have to do another salvage mission and succeed real quick here. We get that opportunity. I also need to be adding more bedrooms. It's just like everything I need more of. It's the paradox of having stuff. The more stuff you have, the more stuff you need. Even though that's not actually true. This is entirely self-inflicted. This is a people problem. I've decided to have too many people. reaching that Malthusian crisis, even though that entire concept is bunkus. Alright. Well, I could get more water as well, but again, I'm out of metal, so... How's engineering holding up anyway? Have they been... Yeah, they're still chugging away, it looks like. Got some shelves that are empty, which is what I kind of want. Like, everything works much more efficiently when the shelves are a little bit empty in here. Makes that everybody's actually doing, like, sort of optimized amounts of work, basically. I do like that no one's died yet. Like, that's good. Well, lots of people died. Our entire planet got exploded. But, I mean, you know, on our ship. You know, the people that matter, basically. Food stores are running out, but it does seem like it's going to take a while before they actually run out. They've still put biomass in these. Fantastic. Thank you, guys. I could always turn off plastic production. Ooh. I guess we're going to be doing a bunch of skipping on this particular... I probably am going to skip trying to get anything accomplished here. I'm just going to do the search rescue, I guess. Then we'll leave, I suppose. I want to actually charge our jumps even faster. Like, kind of feel like they're catching up to us here. We can afford to just add these. We've got plenty of composites right now, which is why I haven't actually been building any for the last little while here. Should also have enough for more water now. I can afford to add more of that. This room needs more stuff in general, though. I need a... Probably should just add, like, a little bit for now. Alright. Add what I can afford, basically. Wondering if I should have been adding that, or if I should have saved up for another farm first. Like, I don't know what to prioritize here. Okay, how long is it going to be before I... Because I have to do 2 runs to get anything done here, unfortunately. Yeah, no, I'm not going to have enough time. Bit unfortunate, but that is the way of things. Our flight crews have definitely had enough time to rest, though, so there's that. Down to 70 med sprays. It's not too bad. I'm gonna actually change you over. Oops, cancel. Tosh is someone I've been using as a pilot. Vin is someone I've been using as a pilot. Will is a pilot. Can't remember Orion. Well, either way. Looks like things are relatively fine right now anyway. We got one guy doing a jump light calibration. Yeah, I do need some more scientists, it looks like. Okay. Yeah. It's fine. Okay, I guess I don't have a ton of random marines lying around here. Amul? I might have too many suppliers. That might be what I've got too many of. Kind of weird that we could send meathead marines and make them into doctors, but whatever. Okay. I kind of wish there was an ETA for that, but we've got plenty of time. The amount of time we have was enough. Yeah, food's dropping rapidly. Why is this invalid? Ah. $30 metal is a lot. So, gonna ignore that for now. That'll probably screw me over later when I'm trying to figure something out, but it's fine. Next jump, we'll have our real living crew this time. Imagine if we get caught here. We still got like 2.5 minutes, but... There we go.
Initiate Jumplight Drive.
Jumplight in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Looks like the princess isn't hungry anymore. She didn't have that staggered walk anymore. Health is still a little bit lower. Okay, let's... So these guys have had a lot of time to just rest, so... I'm gonna go ahead and do a survey op with these guys. Ooh, these guys have some bonuses. This is to durability and stuff like that. Cool, so someone got some levels. Put you guys on search and rescue. And we're not going to get, like, knowledge of what we're trying to get here, but I'm pretty sure that these are all just rocks and, like, metals and stuff like that, which we pretty badly need. Pretty desperately. I'm going to try and jump to here. I'll be skipping one, but... There's another line here. I'm not sure. That looks like it's a new nebula. And there's another one over here. This is a hell of a journey. End of early access. Okay, well... What lies beyond there? It's the great unfinished void. An expanse of space not yet filled. All right. I kind of want to fill this entire area in with a greenhouse, but that's a bit too expensive for us right now. Maybe with all the metal that we're about to get, though, because we should be getting quite a lot of it in this area. Smack. I like how we've got 2 of these and we've only ever got 1 guy working on it. I need to get some more scientists, apparently. Just a couple more. I don't necessarily need that many engineers right now, so maybe I move you from engineering to science. You seem like you're actually doing something important, so... Someone who's running that quickly, obviously, should be allowed to do their thing. Engineering's important, but I think I've got plenty for what we're doing right now. Should have some actually returning. Yeah, one's actually done already. Should have a haul of metal and materials for stuff and stuff. Why is that on departing? There we go. Okay. Hopefully we got some successes. I would really like that. There's one. Hopefully it's a lot of metal. Enough to get that room started would be great. Though admittedly, I kind of have to wait because I have to send this guy out again. Oh, asteroids incoming. Perfect success, fantastic. Okay, so we go from green to red alert. Have we got any target locks yet? Can't actually tell which of these is incoming. I'm not liking that one that's sort of behind us. The angle on that seems like it would be bad for us. Nave, you've missed twice now. Come on. Alright, Sully, you've also disappointed for once. Topans are already closing. Man, missing a lot of these hits. Alright, we're not getting enough time here to do what we need to do. I'm not even sure if we got enough time to recharge our jump light now. Observation deck getting hit's not really actually a big deal. Yeah, I need more scientists. Can I not click on engineer? You're now in science. Okay, we got 2 working on that now. I don't have enough time right now to, unfortunately, do a lot of stuff that I need done. Fortunately, these things are all returning, so that's good. What room has an oxygen deficiency? %, 100%. Probably here. That one ship is awfully beat up. It's this area. I'm guessing it's because you hit the observation deck. But it could be. I don't have an air thing here. Oops. Tiny bit of scrap in a spot that I missed. Wait. Not this one. Yeah, this one. Okay, definitely doing that then. Oh boy, okay. Food, very critical. Time to jump, very critical. Good times. We've actually got a bunch of metal from that last set of jumps though, so you know what, actually... Ooh, not enough plastic. Okay. Not great, but gonna just have to deal with it. What the heck happened to this thing, man? Ooh, we failed one. Okay, it's not ideal. Do I have to jump to here? Got asteroids incoming again. Really? Hope lost. Why is hope lost? Did someone die? Someone died. One of our engineers. Well, I'll probably go back anyway, because I need to get something fixed here regardless. Well, actually... It's going back 10 minutes. I want to see if I can get a faster jump here, ultimately. Like, that's really the thing. Cruising a little bit too close to the sun here. I could do all hands on deck, I guess, and keep it that way for a little while. Oh, what? I don't get why this happens sometimes. We lost literally like one hope, so I have to go back 2 saves now. Usually it works if I do this. This is a bit of a bug, though, that happens. I could play some Mechabellum right now, though. Try out their new super unit. Game over condition of the game is literally, it's like, you lost a hope, so that means you die. It's like, I'm not sure I think that's a reasonable game. They're like, you let someone die, how dare thee. Okay, so, where are we relative to jumping? Okay, there. I wonder how that guy died. It's probably the traitor in our midst killed him. Because we still haven't figured out what the heck's going on about that. Maybe I should do the 10% Jumplight speed thing instead. Because if we have 2 already, and that's not really the problem. Well, this still also requires a scientist, so 1 extra Jumplight thing is 33% boost, whereas that thing's only a 10% boost, so... It's technically like a 20% boost, because it's a 10% boost across 2 consoles, so... It's still less, though. I need 3 before that's worthwhile. Okay. Oh, that's already being built. Okay. Well, either way, let's go ahead and find ourselves some more engineers that we can swap over. Science. Oh wait, you're the head of science, aren't you? Or engineering, are you? No, I don't think you are. Oh, whatever. What's going on with you? Oh, already inspired, that's what's going on. Well, I can appreciate that, that's fair. Alright. So we're just waiting for another jump, I guess. Maybe someone died of dehydration, somehow. I'm not entirely sure how they would, all things considered, given that there are drink machines all over the place, but... kind of wouldn't surprise me that someone would. Maybe I have to add more drink machines down this floor. There was all our plastic, which is very bad. Kind of means that, like, if they're coming up here, they'll have it access to it on that side, and then they've also got plenty of water on this other side, so it's a low chance that they can't get water if they need it. There's also water here. Could probably also put some in this room. I don't think you're allowed to change this room, though, but it's fine. Yeah, I know they're coming in fast. Okay, we've gotten it so that we've got 2 scientists on these things at least. Having multiple scientists working those is a real blessing as far as getting out of here goes. Yeah. Have you still not eaten food? Maybe the person who died was her. Should get her friends to force feed her. Eat your damn soup. this is
Take the ship to Jumplight.
like an entire minute faster, I think.
Jumping in T minus
The
5,
heck are you doing?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Just like crawling around on the bridge for some reason. Cool. Okay. Definitely want to make for this jump here if we can. Wait for that thing to go away so that doesn't keep happening over and over again. There we go. Okay. I do need the metal, so I'm going to send off the robots for that again. We're going to do the same sort of launches. I do legitimately feel like some of the game overs in this game are because of bugs, rather than... Well, I definitely know that it's because of bugs, but still. Alright, here we go, and... resource extraction, that... Yeah, this is just about done, it looks like. Fuba. Got just a bunch of suppliers wandering around down here for some damn reason. Good for them, I guess. But what I need is these things working. These deprioritize themselves whenever I do anything, basically. I definitely do feel like there's something wrong with the princess where she is bugged as far as not eating goes, but seems like she's okay without eating. I wonder if we game over because like the person who died was her relative, because I think this is the person who died. It was Damie. It's nepotistic. It's like the mission only works if like the entire royal family... Wait, I thought that was the last sovereign. How am I... Alright, well, whatever. Sure, game, whatever. I really wish I could build more bathrooms. It's such a low priority thing, but like it's so gross without that. Like the long ass lines to get a shower just does not sit right for fairly obvious reasons. Okay. Water consumption is still a little bit above our production. It's not as bad as our food, though. It probably is as bad as our food, it's just... Ooh, yeah. That's actually a real bad number. Energy's also pretty bad, but energy's kind of recoverable in some ways. You chew through resources in this game so fast. And I know it's because I'm doing stupid things of, like, bringing on board all these people from all these places. Like, I should not be. Okay, that's good. Pretty sure it's going to be metal and materials. Have we gotten this fixed up yet? Nope, almost, though. And we have got 2 people working on those now. So having those extra scientists has really already helped us out a bit. I think they're catching up to us, though. I think I do need to... Asteroids incoming, yeah. Wait, magenta alert. Kind of failure mission. Unfortunate. I wonder if I have to red alert for asteroids, honestly. Like, I wonder if I could be just doing, like, yellow alert. Is there 5 this time? The crew are so bad at shooting these things down. Especially these ones that are sort of, like, back here. Got 1. Got 2. That one's going to impact. That one's going to impact. Are we going to get hit 3 times? Observation room. Okay. Went to yellow alert until we get whatever problems were there fixed. Okay, so I think these are observation room hits only, so that's actually not too bad. Most of these are places where it doesn't technically matter that we don't have any oxygen, but it is not ideal. Okay, technically I think we also need to just wait for a bunch of other crew here. I'm wondering if I should back out and like not let that many asteroids just hit us. So I could go back again. Apparently not. Okay. Is the oxygen filter what's stopping us from loading? Is it the yellow alert? Oh. Well, that's both interesting and unpleasant. Yeah, I should probably... Okay, there's a problem here. Alright, I'll get to this later. There's nothing I can really do with the way that this is sort of running. I don't know why Eric can go out of these spots, but can't go into these spots. It's there's a weird thing as far as that goes. Alright, how do I fix that even? Because it doesn't give me an option of what to do to fix that. Let's see here. That was probably when I quit out. So I probably... I wonder why it wouldn't have let me do the thing. This would be after the meteor impacts and in any event, so I guess we have to go all the way back here. It's a bit just RNG as to whether or not you can deal with the asteroids right now, but there are actually things that you can do to like improve the accuracy and rate of fire of your guns. I haven't bought those because it's expensive and we have like no money, no resources basically. So it's hard to get those squeezed into your build, but I guess if you're in a place like this, you kind of need it. I would definitely need those if I want to fight any combat, though. If we're getting like slammed by Zootopan aircraft. I don't know why the grates don't work for some of these, though, because the window would get blown open, but like the blast door shuts. But then it seems to open up again. It's just like, Okay. It would be nice if you could deploy shuttles and stuff like that to defend. Defend with your body shuttles. I don't think that'd be big enough to blow up those things anyway, though, but... It's like actually multiple jumps into like hostile systems anyway, though. It's rough. Yeah, I can't save. It seems like it does create a manual save, though, when I quit to menu, so there's that at least. So if I do need to, I do have a method of forcing a save, it looks like. I'm gonna switch you. Oh, you're a chief engineer. Okay, never mind. Switch another one of you over to science. Like, I do need engineers. I have stuff that needs to be manufactured and stuff like that, but I think we picked up enough that we're technically ahead, and our engineering jobs numbers have not gone up. So the amount of engineering that needs to be done doesn't need to increase. 0 metal, -5 plastics. Great. Medicine count is looking good, but our algae count is atrocious. Probably turn off our this thing. It's not already turned off yet. It's already turned off. Which you rooms had like scrap in it? This one. It's kind of brutal, honestly. Current situation we find ourselves in. Failure, shoot. 7 minutes, we've got time. Can't close this. Okay, game has bugged out in an interesting way where I cannot exit menus. Seems like it's better now. It's my mouse bugging out. Ooh. Got enough. Got enough time as well. Mind you, the traffic jam is actually where things are hurting us here, but okay, it's gone out quite a bit more. If it gets too bad, I can jump to here instead, but just want to make sure we've got at least 2 scientists down here. We've actually got 3, so that should be going 3 times faster than that could otherwise. So this is going to cause everyone to move, which means we're going to be like down to 0 for a little bit, but hopefully the switchover happens fast enough. This is, I think, our recon. So at this point in time, we would get essentially like 30% of a science thing by upgrading our... getting the science console, whereas another one would be an increase of 25% of what we currently have, but it would be 100% of a base one, so I think it would actually still be faster to get the extra one. The fact that it requires a scientist for that's kind of the awful thing. It's the reason it ends up being inefficient, or at least based on my guess. If you've got maxed out, I guess that's when you would have that. Like, you just can't get any more. Okay, if the local missions have plastic, I'm going to send them on the salvage recovery. Yeah, I know. Also, I guess the amount of time that it would take is important. Yeah, 4 minutes. I don't think we have enough time. 60%. It would have 25 plastics. It would be 3 minutes. Do I want to risk this? I'm going to force through a save here. I'm going to see if resetting the game actually fixes this. Hopefully that did actually save. Like, I'm not actually sure if these manually save when I do this. It looks like I do, but... should be around 116. Yep, okay. So it did create a manual save there. Perfect. I'm going to exit the game, though, and I'm going to get back into it in a second here. It'd be kind of nice if there was a bit of a mini game where you could, like, if you got the princess to go into one of the gun turrets, you could do a little bit of a mini game where you had to aim for the meteorites yourself, so you'd have a sort of more reliable performance if you were good at shooting at them. I think that would kind of be a good addition. It might make those sections too easy, though, because, like, if there's only, like, 5 asteroids and it's pretty easy to shoot down, because it does kind of look like they're just sort of drifting towards you in a straight line, as they should. So, who knows? I need to do a run where I, like, don't bring everybody on board. Like, I just get enough. I think you'd almost be better off if you didn't get any new people, because, like, you always bring in a big wave of civilians, and civilians, like, deliberately just bog you down. Apparently each of these jumps is a star. Guess that kind of makes sense, but wonder why there's only like one planet around each of these stars. Or one stellar object. Might be what the radar is determined to be a useful thing, I guess. Okay. So we're going to try this. We should have just enough time for that to work out. I don't know why you guys are floating. There's gravity here. Okay, that was a success. Good. Hopefully this guy gets to go soon. Because he kind of needs to leave, like, right now. Yep, there we go. Ooh, ouch. Okay, hopefully that gets fixed. You know, in any event, like, we can't even leave anyway. We don't have the charge for it. So we might as well. It's gonna be definitely a close call, though, kind of situation. That was a success. Perfect. Doing this for the plastic. Risking all our lives for a bunch of plastic bottles, everybody. Hope you're happy with my decision making. Okay, we can get started on this room now. And we kind of badly need to. Very minimum, I need these things. We'll start off with that. Just calmly making a new hydroponics facility while we're about to just die horribly. Why is the power off here? Oh, we've lost power. Shoot. And of course we need plastic again. Okay. Well, that guy better come back here with that plastic, or we're all doomed. If the time that it takes is 3 minutes and that time is like purely the operating time, we're actually going to not have enough by just the sheer amount of the operating time. Oh, we got one person here who's stinky, so they need a shower. We do have showers, but hopefully they go fix that. Returning, okay, so I think we're ahead on that. Are we going to make it? I mean, no, because we have 0 scientists working. Okay, fantastic. There they are. New shift. There was a shift change. Work faster, please. Once we get down to about 20 seconds, I'm actually going to switch targets and we're going to jump to here. But I don't know. We're working on it. Ready to jump? Okay. Has the shuttle arrived yet? Just gotta wait for it to get into the, there we go. What? Okay, now we can do it.
Initiate Jumplight drive.
I guess you need to get the message first. Shouldn't need to in that instance.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, that's one asteroid field into another asteroid field, which is not great, but it's not terrible either. Okay, we lost a bunch of engineers since I reassigned that. So that's great. I think I can send these guys just fine. Since they've done like one mission in the last like 4 days. I would hope they'd be okay with that. Combat Air Patrol, sending you. And then a search and rescue will send our shuttle. Even though I shouldn't be doing search and rescues. Should just be pure resource focusing. How are you? I think this can survive one resource extract. Okay. $11 minutes from those guys. Let's try and get down to here, I think. This technically gets us further away while also being about equidistant. The only problem is it's another asteroid field. Oh man. We're way down on electricity. I'm not 100% on like what we've been spending our electricity on, increasing it in terms of usage. It's probably stuff like this. If I could turn off all the stuff in here, that might actually be our best bet. So I'm guessing these things take a lot of electricity. This takes 10. That takes 10. That takes 15. That takes 12. Okay, these don't take very much, but I'm gonna deactivate everything in this room right now. That should help with the electricity by a decent amount, just because, like, again, that's taking up a huge amount of our electricity. I might have to, like, prioritize our fuel-burning reactors as well. Like, that might be a thing we have to do. I wonder if our oxygen is still getting made. Okay. I don't know why people are floating through this area. There's nothing in there. It's a little bit odd, but... seriously considering deleting some objects here. Man, we're down 100 energy already. Ugh. Well, we got one thing being built. I also need more of these being built. More water collectors. How are things going down here? Okay, we're up on energy again a little bit. This thing got... Okay, I'm gonna look up these people here. How are they feeling? I've probably got plenty of people I can swap, though. Lon, Leon, Marta, Chris. I think Chris was one of them, and then Tosh. They're actually fine. I can send them on a mission. How come our jump light's not filling? Was it a power thing? These do take 10 power, so that probably was a power thing. That's not good. It's going to have delayed us by a decent amount. Okay, this is even more damage now. Basically destroyed almost. It's taking these guys a long time to make this room. I guess I did reassign all my engineers. So, probably has something to do with it. Looks like our fighter's back, which is kind of unimportant, kind of important. You know what I'm going to try and do here? I'm going to prioritize these. Didn't I deactivate you? Why are you still making noise? Yep. Oh boy. Let's also prioritize that. We should have enough logistics people that we can actually have all that prioritized. What? What? Okay, well I guess we're not doing any more missions. Okay, what do I do about our electricity problems? You're already deactivated, right? I probably up-prioritize this thing as well. I think I see a critical problem here. The fact that this can happen is actually real awkward, because we're not capable of producing power right now. So we're in kind of a death spiral, actually. I'd have to go back quite a bit. I don't think I've got enough time to really fix this right now. So I'm going to fix that on my own time, but I'm going to actually... I think I technically don't want to save here. So I'm just going to do one thing real quick. Let's open up Mechabellum. I want to look at that thing that came out. I don't necessarily think that I like it, but we'll take a look at it. Weird that that showed up the way it did. Alright. So hopefully Mechabellum is loading. I have no idea. Maybe not. Hello? Game? There we go. Okay. So this is the new unit. We can go into this thing. I think this is like a super heavy unit, because it costs 800, and it costs 200 per round just to have it. It's got like 160,000 HP, which means it could be like really screwed over if you've got the melting points. And it produces stuff, but I don't know if it produces stuff unless you research those. Like, I don't know what it would produce otherwise. Pretty long range attack with pretty big damage and stuff like that, but nothing like spectacular given that you're paying, you know, as much as you are for it. 160,000 HP is a lot, but I'm not sure that it's really more cost efficient than getting like 2 fortresses and then getting an additional half of a fortress every single turn. So yeah, I'm not too sure what I think about this thing. It definitely doesn't look like it's a very good unit in a lot of ways. I do think that it actually has multiple guns, so I think it fires faster than it looks like. It's more deadly than it looks like in sort of actual combat. I don't know. It's got a lot of stats, but it's paying a lot for that. You've got the ability to make it actually kind of a damage dealer, but I'm not sure that it's worth it. And then you've got that ability to build like missile interceptions, which is fine. But I think you're going to be using it for like the Steel Ball, Phoenix, and Sledgehammer production. I don't know if you would use something like, say, Armor Enhancement or Range Enhancement. I'm not sure those make a ton of sense. Like, by the time you get into super late game, Armor Enhancement's not going to matter as much. Range Enhancements, sure, but like, is that the point of this unit, or would you rather use a bunch of other things? I feel like this is a unit that clinches out wins that you've already sort of guaranteed. So I don't really like the design of it. If the thing is that they're building a bunch of different super heavy units that will cost 800, like that's a thing, I guess, but I'm not too sure. I don't know if I really like it necessarily. Let's actually take a look at if I can do some testing here. Oh, let's go testing grounds actually. Sure, whatever. So, I just want to see what the stupid thing does. I don't even know what it costs to like deploy the thing, or to unlock the thing. I wonder if you could like also have it pump out like a whole bunch of different types of units, or if you're like locked into one type of unit production, or if that gets in the way of other units being produced or something. I have to find that out. Okay, so this thing, it only costs 200 to unlock, so it's the same as a giant unit. So let's just get out a couple of the units that could theoretically produce. On the other side, just drop like, I don't know, some of... Oops. Alright, well, whatever. Cool. Okay, so I'm assuming that, like, we're gonna have a situation where, like, we get the, like, upgrades to the units that we're producing through this, so... Holy jeez, that's big. What the heck? Alright, well... Let's sort of see what this thing's actually like in combat here in terms of, like, its ability to fight stuff. Because it looks like it's only got, like, the 2 guns there or whatever, but... No. Or it's only got, like, the 1 attack on the profile, but it's actually got, like, 4 guns. They seem to actually have directional attributes. So this is supposed to be, like, a boss monster, I guess, or a raid boss or whatever. It doesn't produce anything. There's no production from it. Deals 800 damage, so I guess that's how that works. 5 seconds every a steel ball every 5 seconds. I guess I need to unlock steel ball since I've got the wrong thing here. Okay, so we'll just throw a steel ball like way the heck back here. And we'll give it the crawler upgrade. Doesn't really matter. I just need to see if the units are getting upgrades there. We'll get a couple of you guys, and we'll just throw you way, way in the back here. Okay, so we got a steel ball. It does have the upgrade. I'm wondering if I can get enough to level this guy pretty soon, like, because I do want to see, I do want to see if the stuff that comes out of here are, like, upgraded, or leveled, rather, to match his level. I think this is going to be one of those things that's just like kind of more of a meme than it is like an actually effective thing here in some ways. There's probably some strategies that can like really make use of it, but its cost is so exorbitant. Okay, let's also grab the phoenixes, I guess. I kind of want to test its anti-missile capability with that upgrade, but I'm wondering also if this is any good if you just make it like have 3 production facilities, just have it churning out tons and tons of units. Because it's trickling them out. You're not going to get like the 200 worth of units every turn, and certainly like it's better to just have an extra unit of Phoenix than it is to have this thing producing Phoenix in some ways. But this obviously produces things quite quickly. Phoenixes seem to produce slower. I didn't check the time. Every 10 seconds. Yeah, you get twice as many steel ball. I kind of feel like the fact that it's able to churn out steel ball this quickly is kind of good. I want to go back though and figure out what this thing's like with its anti-air. If it's that anti-missile thing. Close. Oh, surrender. Sure. Okay, so, oh right, I have to unlock unit modifications for this thing, and I don't have tech points, even though I should have tech points, because, like, obviously I've earned more than enough to get these. Alright, so I have to play some actual matches, I guess. I don't have time, though. I've only got, like, 15 minutes. So, Okay, let's just take a look at what we think on paper these would do. So this is a 4-second one for Sledgehammer, so you really spam out Sledgehammers with this thing. Missile Interceptor, you could make this like a combat thing itself by going for like Launcher Overload, Photon Coating, Range Armor Enhancement, or something like that. I don't know if that's a good idea. This thing is pretty powerful, I guess. Let's just double check here. How does this compare? It's the same damage as one Fortress. It costs twice as much. Splash interval and everything's actually identical, but I think that you're dealing that much damage with the War Factory with each of your guns, and you've got 4 of them, so if you're surrounded, you can actually deal a lot of damage with this thing. So there is that. The range on it's not terrible. The main thing is, like, it's going to get obliterated by melting points. Like, if a melting point latches onto this, its health is going to evaporate, and then, like, what are you going to do about it? You could even have it shut down the entire manufactory gimmick of this thing by hitting it with the electromagnetic. So it's not necessarily a reliable way to sort of flood the field or anything like that. I think that this is definitely a win more unit, but maybe you could also use it to turn a battle that's going poorly against you, as long as you've got sort of the right comp for that. Certainly by the time you get to the later game and things are longer, things take longer, this is going to be stronger. Well, I don't know. Either way, though, yeah, I'm going to have to unlock the things for this. I'm not super concerned about this as a unit when playing against it or stuff like that. It'll depend as well on how well it does against Stormcallers. If you can completely shut down getting electrocuted by them, then that's probably a good thing for them. I'm not sure that that's going to be enough. You're not going to get this until really late in the game, because like early on, losing 200 per turn is really crippling. It seems like this takes a really long time to level up, so getting levels on this might be... How do I check that? Can I do that on practice or testing? No, I don't see anything that lets me automatically do that. Okay. Could be in this here. We could do it. Set the AI to easy. Just choose. Don't want anything that's going to impact its stats, so I'm going to pick the Rhino Specialist. Hopefully easy doesn't even play all their units. It's kind of what we want out of this situation. Honestly, if I had found Giant Specialist there, that would have actually been probably even better. Yeah, I need the thing that lets me sell units off. Field recovery. Steel Ball and that. I'm going to just go ahead and field recovery you guys. More of them. I think actually they're going to beat me, which is really funny, but that's only because Fangs are kind of garbage early on. As we get steamrolled by the easy AI. Alright, fine. So here, I need 1,000 to be able to afford the stupid unit, so... That's fun. I might actually be better off just playing slightly normal for the first bit. That's probably what I have to do. In all honesty. Fine. We'll get our free Rhino pretty soon. We'll unlock it. All these slow units on both our sides here. Okay. I do think it would be kind of nice if you could speed up earlier against the AI in particular, but whatever. We'll obviously take the nano repair kit here, because that's just good science, honestly. I think for another turn, we're just going to play a bit normal, and then we'll swap in a second here. Because next turn we should be able to afford the stupid thing. Just have this guy slam in at the last minute there. We'll probably sell him next turn or something like that, I don't know. Okay. Hopefully the AI manages to not kill itself before then, because it is doing things that seem to deliberately be designed to make it die faster. Alright, we can afford the thing now. Let's grab it. Let's put this on top of it. Can I not? It can't have the field... Okay, well, sure, I guess. Let's give it to the Rhino, I guess. That's interesting, the fact that I can't actually do that. Okay. Let's just hit end deployment and see if we can get some levels on this guy. That's what we're after here. It's too slow. It might not actually get up to the front fast enough. It's being blocked by these guys, I think. It tore through the steel ball real fast, actually, honestly. It's kind of distressing how fast it killed theoretically what could be a counter to it. Yeah, this is gaining experience points real slow. I think I need to luck into finding the free levels thing, or this is not going to work. Okay, how did you do there? It's like a quarter of the way. Great. This guy's not going to live very much longer. Okay, hopefully we find the thing that levels stuff up soon, so let's go steel ball production. Start selling units off, maybe we can lose. Supposedly these like split experience points around, so I have no idea how that works. Okay, good. Steel ball might actually take this thing out here, but he is chewing through them pretty fast, so maybe not. Okay, that almost gets us a level up. And I don't care if we lose, so... Did that get us a level? Not quite. Oh, this might kill him. All those steel balls doing extra damage. No, yeah, he's dead. Unfortunate. Shoot. Okay, well, we learned nothing from that. Unfortunately. We did learn that I think it's going to be really hard to level up with your War Factory. I don't think it's going to be very practical. Alright, well... yeah. I'm not sure what I think about the thing. We'll find out later, but in any event, hope you found this stream enjoyable. I'll be back on Wednesday, hoping that our stupid my D drive manages to hold out. But yeah, I do need to get that replaced pretty quickly. So anyway, hope you found this one enjoyable.